Hello, Mayuko.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So, have you booked your test, Mayuko?
No.
Not yet. Okay. You're not in a hurry, are you?
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking to take a test October or November. No.
Okay.
Next few months, I think.
All right. But before that, I want you to do the mock test. Whenever you're ready, whenever you feel ready, just do the mock test. Once you're done, just let me know.
Okay.
And I'll give you the feedback. I'll tell you where you need to focus more and the stuff.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Alicia. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
All right. So did you have another class?
No.
Okay. So, all right, here is Simon, Pradeepa. All right. So I think we should start by, hello, Simon.
Hi.
Hello, Pradeepa. Hello. All right. So, do you have any suggestions? What do you think we should start with? Pradeepa, what do you think we should work on?
I always prefer fill in the blanks.
Okay, so reading.
Yeah.
Simon?
Yeah, reading too, I think.
All right, Alicia?
I'm reading the fill in the blanks. Yeah.
Mayuko?
Repeat the sentence.
Okay, we usually do repeat sentence at the end. So of course that's part of the, but for now, we'll start with reading because 70% voted that. So we'll start with reading, but repeat sentence is always on the menu, you know that. Okay, let's go. Shoot. My screen. Okay, if I remember correctly, last time we did this one, right? Or this one, which one did we do? Reading and writing fill in the blanks or reading fill in the blanks? Which one? Do you remember, anyone?
The first we did, I think.
Oh, we did this one. Okay, so we're going to start with this one now. But this one has more points. The first one gives you more points. Okay, this one gives you only points that the points you get here only is shared with reading, but the first one is shared between your reading and writing. That's why the name is reading and writing fill in the blanks. Now, we're going to start with 432. Okay. So first read the choices. So remember, for these questions, you spend 30 to 40 seconds on each blank. So here we have 6 blanks, almost 3-4 minutes here on all questions, 6 questions here, one page. Okay, so we'll start with who wants to start with this? Anyone volunteer? Okay, put your hands down, please. Put your hands down. Thank you. Oh my goodness, we got 6 volunteers. I can't believe everybody rose their hand. Now I'll choose one. Okay, so this is more just. So Mayuko. Okay, are you ready, Mayuko?
Oh, I have no idea everything.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay.
No, I
It really
haven't
doesn't matter.
finished yet.
Oh, okay, okay. Keep going. Keep going. Sorry. Hello to the newcomer. How are you?
Thank
Have you done the test before? Have you done PTE before?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm just new. I'm just start.
All right, good. We're doing reading now.
Okay.
Pradeepa, are you ready? Pradeepa? Okay, so do you need some more time?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you 1 minute all, okay? All right. So the first one I'll do, and I'll tell you what to do. Then next one, we'll take turns. Okay. Now, in this particular test item, fill in the blanks reading, you can use grammar tactics. So grammar tactics help you find the answer. Now, I have a video on that. I'll send the link to you. You already know. Fill in the blanks something on YouTube. I'll send the link to you. Now, the first one here, normally, and here there is no noun. So once you have an adverb, normally, an adverb usually defines a verb or a noun, an adjective. So here we have the verb here is, so you need an adjective here. So normally an adjective. So serving on a jury is normally, anyone wants to go? Alicia?
Compulsory.
Very good. Compulsory. Okay. So next one. Intended to be an, okay, panel. Now, when you have a or an before a blank, if you don't have a noun after the blank, if you don't have a noun after the blank, in the blank you use a noun. So panel is a noun. So you cannot use a noun here. So what do you use in there? What do you use here? You use an adjective. Very good, because an adjective describes this noun, panel. So remember, if you have a and the, a, and before the blank, after the blank, there is no noun, you need a noun in the blank. If there is a noun in the blank, you need an adjective here. So now you need an adjective that starts with E, I, O, U, and A. So which one? Yes, Pradeepa?
I didn't know the meaning, but I choose impact here.
Very good. Now, even though you don't know what impartial means, you are right, because an impartial. Now, Simon, how about fluent? Can I put fluent here? Fluent is an adjective. Do you think fluent is grammatically all right?
Yeah, I think it's not correct.
Why not, Simon? Why not?
Mm,
Okay, now. Where's my come on notepad. There we go. Okay, so Simon, we use an before these vowels. O, U, A, I, E. All right. So we use vowel, we use an, for instance, say an important or an apple before any sound, any nouns that starts with these sounds. A, I, E, U, and finally O. Okay, so remember this face, Simon? Remember this face? It's not a beautiful face, but it helps you remember that. Now, here, back to where we were. So here we have an. So we have impartial eye, an impartial panel. So impartial means neutral. Neutral means that it is neither your friend nor their friend. Okay, that's what it means, an impartial panel. Now, capable of reaching a. Okay, now here we need a full stop. I just noticed that there's no full stop here. We need a full stop here, and because of this P is in capital, you know that the new sentence starts. So remember, whenever you have a full stop, that sentence, there's a full stop here, there's nothing here. So A, you need a noun here. Who knows what the answer is? Reaching a what?
Vote.
I beg your pardon?
Vote.
No. iPhone. I don't know your name.
Me, Isabel.
Isabel. So Isabel, what do you think we should put in number 3 here?
Couple fresh. Verdict.
Very good. A verdict. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the collocation. Pradeepa, this is the collocation. To reach a verdict. To reach a verdict. So we say the jury is out, or the jury hasn't reached a verdict. So that's the collocation, reaching a verdict. Very good, Isabel.
Thank you.
May I ask what your first language is, Isabel?
Oh, my video is on. I don't know.
Yes, your video is on. Yes, it is on. We can
Yeah.
see. Well, what's your first language?
I speak Portuguese. I speak
Portuguese? Really? Ah, okay. Good, good. So there we go. Reaching a verdict. And the best The Hague. Is the Hague in Portugal? Hague. Hague. The city of Hague.
Hague.
Probably you call it La Haye. I'm not sure. It's a city in The Hague where the famous courts are there. The famous courts are in The Hague. The Hague. Huh?
I don't know.
They reach a verdict. Anyway, that court reaches a verdict. Very good. So you come back to the next one. Procedure. What is it? I can't read that. Okay. Procedures and requirements may include a, and here understanding. So understanding is a noun. We need an adjective here. Pradeepa.
Fluent.
Okay, for understanding, to say fluent understanding doesn't make sense. Anyone else? Simon? Yes, Alicia.
Proper.
Very good. Proper understanding. So proper understanding is a very good collocation here. So remember, it is basically around collocation. It is all about collocation, mostly about collocation, and grammar helps you. Here, grammar can help you. But remember, in the other part of the reading and writing fill in blanks, grammar is not there. Grammar can't help you. So here there are tactics you can use. So I will send for those who still are not a member of my YouTube channel, that particular video that deals with this type of questions, and particularly what you should use, the grammar, basically grammar part of the test. Okay, include a proper understanding. Very good. And next one. To test jurors. Okay, so jurors. Now, when we have an apostrophe S, what do we have the next? What do we have after apostrophe? For instance, we say this is Tom's car, Tom's house, Tom's wife. So what do we have after apostrophe S? We have a noun. Okay, so we need a noun here. Who wants to go for this one? Mayuko. Mayuko, here, jurors what? We need a noun.
Fluent.
Fluent is an adjective. A noun ends in ty.
Naturally.
Very good. Neutrality. Neutrality. Good. So remember, there are signs for every part of the speech. We have 4 parts of, you just need 4 parts of the speech here. We have 12 of them, but I don't want you to go for the 12. I want you to learn only 4 of them. Noun, verbs, adjectives, adverbs. These 4, that's it. Okay. Once you know these 4, Bob's your uncle. Very good. So neutrality is a noun here. Excellent. So jurors, neutrality. And finally, partial is an adjective. Okay, partial is an adjective. So there's no noun here. What do we need here? We need a noun. So partial what? I'm sorry. No, this is, let me read it. Or precedes as like less than, neutral, or partial. Okay, so you need a preposition here.
Two. One
Which
start.
one?
Choose.
Isabel, did you say?
I just said two.
Yes, it is 2. Very good. Partial to one side. Okay. Now, if you wanted to change your mind, you can do that. You do this. So this is how you do it. Okay, in the test. Now, let's check. All of them are wrong now. All of them are wrong. Look. Oh God, oh God, oh my goodness. Now, fluent understanding, that's wrong. No, that's wrong. Fluent is wrong. Include a fluent understanding, a proper understanding. Okay, I'm gonna, so which one is it? Number, so fluent is wrong. It is proper understanding. I'm gonna make it correct. It is my mistake here. Probably when I was doing this test somewhere, I made that mistake. I put the wrong answer in the wrong place. So I'm gonna fix it. So number, answer, proper. Okay. So I'll fix it. So don't worry.
No, I mistake in short answer. Number 20 question is the question is about to describe the what's the place is the they give up you give a picture there,
yeah,
and ask the place name, but there's a number. Answer is a number. So when I did
what number is it?
20.
Number 20 in answer short questions, right?
Yeah, answer short
Answer short question. Answer short question 20. I'll check it. Thank you very much. That means you have been active on the website. Thank you. Very good. I'll check it. Thank you very much. I like it. I like it that students go and delve into it. Fantastic. Any questions? No questions? Okay. Next one. So this one, I'll give you some time. So Isabel, first read the items here. Okay, read the answers. And then once you read the answers, you start here. So read raisin roast for wagon were being in Germany.
All the answers?
Yes, first you read all the answers here, all the choices. Once you read them, then you start. And if the first one is difficult, forget about it. Start with the ones you are 100% sure, okay? Then you drag and drop, and then at the end you say, Okay, between these two, I'm going to go for this one, or I'm going to go for this one. It doesn't matter. There's no negative marking. You have to come up with an answer. Okay. So your
Okay.
time starts now. Let me see. Yes. You
Okay.
will have, all of you, you will have 3-4 minutes, and then I'll come back to you and ask you who's going to do that. Okay.
Consisted, design, allowed, begin, compose, start, apply, use, involved, change it.
Yes, it's about you. Everyone does it. Do it for yourself, okay? And then we'll come back to you. So please do it for yourself and write it somewhere. So, for instance, you say, okay, because you cannot do this, you just write it for me. All right, your time starts now, everyone. Hi, Gita. We're doing the fill in the blanks reading, okay? Okay, are you done? Pradeepa, are you done?
No, sir, one more.
Okay.
Okay, which is involved and
So for this one, you need only to spend 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, if you want to spend more, that's all right, because these questions are worth it. All right, when you're ready, Yagi, Pradeepa.
first one, used, being used in German.
So roads and rails, coal wagons were being used in Germany. Okay. Next one.
Me, sir?
I beg your pardon.
Again, me, sir?
Still, I can't hear you. Which one? Pradeepa?
Applied.
Okay, so you think it is applied.
Yeah.
So these primitive railroads. Okay, if you think so, I'll put it there. Number 3.
Beginning. Next one.
Okay.
Next one is evolve. Evolve.
Evolve, very good. This one I'm absolutely sure correct because we say evolve into something. So you are right, very good. Next one.
Design. Next one. The last one, allowed.
Okay, anyone has a different idea?
Sorry.
Why not consisted of? Consisted of wooden rails over which what railroads applied of? Which one do you think is better, Pradeepa? Applied or consisted of?
I don't know the meaning of consisted, so I just go.
So we say glass consists of sand and heat, for instance. Okay, so something made of, consists of, made of.
Okay.
So I would say instead of that, go with consist because of the preposition of. Okay, for applied, we say applied in. Okay, we don't say applied of.
Okay.
Anyone else has a different idea?
Yeah, composed
For which one?
for the consisted.
Well, oh, very good. I didn't see. Do we have composed? Okay. Yes, even better. I didn't see consisted composed here. Very good. Excellent. Alicia.
Thank you.
Anyone else has a different idea? That's it? Okay, let's check. Huh? Okay. So why not composed of?
Composed.
Because consists of is made for something that is made of bits of, but composed makes the same, but it really doesn't collocate here. All right. So it consists of. All right. The rest fine. Very good, Pradeepa. Excellent. Okay. By the way, it's an it's an advertisement time. So I received the book the other day. Now it is ready on amazon.com.au. So it helps you with all the collocations in English. And as you can see, it's the price is here, 19.50 in Australia. And I would suggest that if you're going to sit the test in a month or two, because if you get it today, order it today, you will get it in 3-4 days. And if you start doing the exercises, especially the reading section and the repeat sentence, because it's you kill two birds with one stone, repeat sentence and fill in the blank. So I would suggest that you, so if you went on the Amazon.com, just search PTE practice, just PTE. If you search it there, it would be there. Okay. If you just, so the name of the book is Practice PTE Collocations in Context. It is written by yours truly and a friend of mine. So just PTE collocations would be fine. PTE collocations. There you go. So it will be in the oh, I already had a review. Oh, there we go. Must be me, huh? No. Anyway, there you go. So it helps you with collocations, and here you need collocations, of course, but basically reading, writing, fill in the blanks. And of course, it targets your repeat sentence. So number 1 is repeat sentence, and number 3 is your reading section. You know that in terms of giving you points. So very good. Next one. Any questions before we start with the next one? So?
No, yet, not yet.
Good. Let's get started with this one. This is a real exam question. Okay, this one. Are you done? Yogita, are you done?
Yes.
So are you ready to go?
Think so. Yeah.
Okay. So the first one,
Um, it's known by the
very good. This by
yeah
is a giveaway, okay? So we
Yeah.
say known by, very good. And
and was before surveyors established. I
oh, we
think.
also, sorry, once known by the pedestrian name. Okay, well, there is another possibility. There is another possibility, but we'll come back to it. Okay, number two,
Yeah. Surveyors.
very good. So now we have surveyors and we have reporters. Look,
Reporters.
these two are, one
Yeah.
is the answer, the other one is what we call distractor. A
Distract.
distractor distracts you from
Yeah.
getting the right answer. So once you find the distractor, these reporters, usually you have to throw it into the bin, the distractor. Okay, the distractor, you cannot use it somewhere else. Number three,
Came as something of a surprise.
okay, came as a surprise. All right, and
And I was thinking here, formidable.
okay, very good.
And the last one is height, the greater height, illusion of greater height.
Mhm.
I think so.
Okay. Anyone has a different opinion about any of these options? Okay, Yogita, we say something is known as. All right.
Yeah.
So the collocation is known as, not known by. All right.
Yeah.
So what do you think could be a good?
Went
By when?
Very good.
By.
Could be went by. Yes. Once went
Yeah.
by. Oh,
So name known as something of a surprise. Or came
I
as.
say known as.
Yeah.
Okay, but we don't have
But
and it went by. Okay, well, let's check. Let's check.
Yeah.
Anyone else has a different idea? No? Okay.
Oh,
Oh, yes. So once went by. So if
Yeah.
something goes by a
went by.
name,
Yeah.
it means that
I
it was
thought
there,
that I write down, but then I go for
but still
went.
you got 80%, 90% of it correct. That's fine. Very good. All right. Very good.
Okay.
So here the break was by. Okay, so we say known as. You can't, I mean, in a particular collocation, you can say it is when it was known by the name, but we say by the name. Oh, it's still we have by the pedestrian name. Yeah, we can say that, but it didn't make sense here. Anyway, any questions? No?
All
Okay,
good. Yeah, all good.
another one. Okay. If I can get rid of this. Okay. Now. It's still about that Mountain Everest, okay? Let's go. First, read the choices. Here you have 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 times 4, 32. 320 divided by 6 is almost 5 minutes. So you can have 5 minutes. This time is twice as much as that. Okay, so you have 5 minutes from now. Go. First, read the choices. Alicia, are you ready? Are you done? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Alicia,
Just for the first one,
yes.
estimated,
Okay. Number 2.
actually, I don't have answer for that one.
Okay, so I'll give you a clue. Alicia, the accepted. Now, accepted is an adjective. The only thing that can describe an adjective is an adverb. An adverb can define an adjective. Now, an adverb, most of the time, 99% comes with ly. So can you find adverbs here? We have only 2. One is the answer, the other one is a distractor. Now, formally, officially, which one do you think is the answer?
Officially,
Okay, officially. Now, one more thing for an adverb. Remember, if you remove an adverb from a sentence, the meaning doesn't change. The meaning of a sentence does not change if you remove an adverb. So look, this figure remained the accepted height. It doesn't make any difference. This figure remained the officially accepted height. So if you remove an adverb from a sentence, the meaning doesn't change. So remember that. Okay. Number 3.
measured,
It was okay. Cheers. Number 4.
honor,
Very good. In honor of, that's the collocation. Number 5.
mapped,
Whatever you want here, Alicia, it should be PP format, in PP, in past participle. Very good. So part participle here, we have mapped, we have adjusted, we have compiled. So out of these 3, you should go for 1. Very good. So mapped makes sense here. And next one.
that's grudge,
Okay. Anyone else? Okay, and the last one.
retain,
So one more thing. Should is oh my goodness. What is should? It's a helping verb. Or what's the other name for a helping verb?
Modal verb.
It's a very good. It's a modal verb, and whatever verb that comes after this should be just the verb. No s, no ed, no ing. Just the base form of the verb. So we have retain. So you cannot put adjusted because after should it should be simple. The verb with a simple form. So adjusted cannot be there. So the only is retain and name. Okay. So which one did you say, Alicia?
retain,
Very good. Now, some of these are. Do you have anyone has a different idea? For instance, for number 1, estimated is correct. Anyone else? Anyone else has a different opinion? Has a different opinion about estimated?
Measured. Measured.
Measured. Okay, let's see. Measured is estimated. Let's check estimated average relation. Okay, let's just check. But I don't think so. Here, look. In 1950, it was measured by a mere 26. So this doesn't make sense here. It was made. Here, the verb adjusted makes sense. So if you say, well, how tall are you? Well, I'm 1.5 meters. Oh, well, let me just adjust it. It's actually 1.75 meters. Okay, so you adjust your, whatever you said, you adjust it. So here they adjusted it by a mere 26. Okay, let's check. Anyone else?
Yeah, so
Yes.
sorry, I don't know how to spell grudge,
Very
maybe
good, Raj. It should be
reservation.
excellent. Very good. Number one, after some, if you use a noun which is countable, you have to make it plural. So you say, I have some friends. You can't say I have some grudge. Yeah, grudge actually is uncountable. So say I hold some grudge against you. It is correct. But here, to have reservations about something, that is the collocation. To have reservations about something. Okay, let's check. All right, the first one is measured, I believe. So estimated cannot be the answer. It's measured, but very good, Alicia. You got almost 90% of it correct. Okay, do you have any questions? No questions? So remember, you can practice these. I've got, I wanted to say something here. I forgot. Now, this was a real exam question. This one was an exam question. Students came to me and said, oh, we had this in my exam. So I would suggest, we've got 677 questions here. What I want to suggest is this, that if you can, do most of them. If you cannot, if you don't have time, just do this. Look. Okay. Before the survey of India, a number of other mountains ranked supreme. So you just practice the collocations here in the natural order. Okay. So surpassed by, the ultimate only to be, a few threats held against. Okay. So otherwise, I would suggest that you practice these before your exam, because these are real exam questions. Okay, number 1, 4, 3, 6. Okay, so if you have any more questions, no? All right, we move on to a different section. All right. Now we're going to start with, remember last time we had writing, and in the writing we had 4 types of essays. Now I'm gonna play another type of video for you that deals with the essay writing. Yeah, writing, essay writing. Okay, but before that, I want you to take a photo of me. No, I'm joking. Not me, of the template, the writing template. So here, this is the essay template.
We did that last class.
Mm-hmm. It's the same one, yes. But we have some new students, so I wanted them to have this opportunity to take a photo if still they don't have it. So is Isabel and Yogita, I think you had last time you took a picture of this slide, didn't you?
Yes, I think.
Yes, Yogita, you did. But if you don't, just take a photo now, because we're
Yeah, I did. Good. Thank you.
All right. So now we're going to start with how to put it in real exam. Okay, so we talked about argument type. Remember, do you think there's, well, we did this one. Now we're going to start with discussion, okay? Huh? I see.
And we use the same essay template as we have. Discussion essay type. The other name for a discussion essay is advantage, disadvantage. Here again, we use the same essay template as we have been using. Let's get down to business. Suppose you get the following essay topic in your PTE test. What are the advantages and disadvantages of living in an era in which new things are constantly being invented? Well, the first thing you do is typing the introduction. The effect of part of the topic, no verbs. Well, I'm going to choose living in an era which has always been debatable, has now become even more controversial. The long-lasting influence of, again, part of the topic, no verbs. You can repeat the same nouns you used up there, but I'm going to use a different one. And I'm going to use things constantly being invented has fueled controversy over the potential impact of this trend on people's lives in recent years. It is thus agreed that, and now I need a thesis. So for advantage, disadvantage type of questions, we use this type of structure. We say, for instance, for this one, we say, living in an era in which new things are constantly being invented has both advantages and disadvantages. So you just mention the fact that this particular, whatever the topic is, has both advantages and disadvantages. And then in idea 1 and idea 2, you mention one as an advantage, idea 1 as an advantage, or idea 2 as a disadvantage, or vice versa. So that was my thesis. Living in an era in which new things are constantly being invented has both advantages and disadvantages. This will be proven by analyzing idea 1 in the form of a noun. I'm going to go for learning as an advantage, and idea 2 in the form of a noun, confusion as a disadvantage. So one advantage, the other disadvantage. Now we start with body 1. At the outset, there are numerous reasons as to why, and now we copy and paste the thesis, or we just type it here. Living in an era in which new things are constantly being invented has both advantages and disadvantages, but the most prominent one stems from idea 1, which is learning. For example, now you produce a simple example consisting of 2 sentences. My mother, at the age of 80, has learned how to use a computer for paying her bills. Before, she had to go to bank in person to pay her bills. After analyzing this, it is clear that, and now we write the thesis again, living in an era in which new things are constantly being invented has both advantages and disadvantages because of idea 1, learning. Now, body 2. Another key justification for upholding this notion is idea 2, confusion, as a disadvantage. For example, now produce a simple example of 2 sentences. My mother gets things mixed up when she uses a different bank. Each bank uses a different software for paying bills. Thus, it is clear that, again, thesis, living in an era in which new things are constantly being invented has both advantages and disadvantages due to confusion. Now, the final section of the writing, which is conclusion, following the analysis of idea 1, which is learning, and idea 2, confusion, it is clear that thesis, and you type living in an era in which new things are constantly being invented has both advantages and disadvantages. Further, it is expected that the government and individuals try their best to further improve the situation in the future. Now try to use your template to write an essay for the next topic in 20 minutes. In the future, it may be scientifically possible for people to live for 150 years. This could be good news for individuals, but it may have negative consequences for our society. What are the benefits and risks of people living to 150 years?
All right. So remember, we use the same template, but instead of
Yeah.
we just say advantage, and this one is disadvantage. Okay.
Okay. Uh,
Yes.
Yeah, I had a question.
Question, please.
You just solved that. We can use this template, so we can memorize and
Mhm.
use the same thing in
Yes.
every essay.
Yes.
Oh,
Even if
thank
they
you.
give you, even if they give you two essays at the same time, you use it, still Bob's your answer. All right.
Oh,
Don't worry. Yeah.
that is great. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Fantastic. It works perfect.
oh,
works
that's
perfect.
good. Oh, thank you so much for that thing.
No worries. So last session, we talked about the first type of the essay. Today, we talked about advantage, disadvantage. So we just say this as an advantage, the other one as a disadvantage. All right. Now, you can type your essays. As I said before, use this snipping tool here, the snipping tool, and take a photo of it. And that's a screenshot. You can send it to the group here for me, or individually to me, if you have it, if you have the WhatsApp on your computer, because this photo would be, the quality would be fantastic. The screenshot would be fantastic. I can read it, I can annotate on it and give you feedback on it. But if you take a photo, sometimes I can see you in the photo, I can see you more parts of, you know, your cat, your environment, everything around it. The only thing that I don't see is your writing, unfortunately. Okay, so it is better if you take a photo with the snipping tool. Otherwise, if you take a photo, that would be fine. Okay, trying to make it as dark as possible, so when you take a photo, nothing can be seen but your writing. Okay, now we'll start with speaking, as Mayuko mentioned before. All right, now we're going to start with repeat sentence. Okay, because throughout this test, repeat sentence is the most important part of all. It gives you the highest score. Now, but before that, let me ask Isabel. Isabel, are you there? You are chewing gum. You need to unmute yourself. Did you unmute yourself? Okay, now you are not chewing gum and you're speaking. We can hear you. Now, have you done any test, English test before?
For the
IELTS?
PTE,
No, IELTS. Have you done IELTS?
no, never.
Okay. Any English test? No.
No,
What score are you aspiring to get?
I don't know. As much as possible, I can. I can.
Okay. Is it for registration?
Yes,
So you need 65, at least 65 each.
65.
At least 65 each. Okay, at least. If it is for nurse registration, you need 65 each.
Yeah.
If for your immigration, it is better if you get 79. But this is how I ask my students to. I say always go step by step. So the first step for you is 65 each. Once you get it, you go for 79. All right, you come back and you go for 79. And
Okay.
most of you here can get it. Most of you can get it. Okay, but before that, remember, before even you register for a test, please do one of the mock tests when you're ready. When you are completely ready, you say, oh, I feel ready. Now I'm going to go for the test. So the first thing you do is you do one of these mock tests. And my gold standard mock test is, which one, Simon? Which one is my gold standard? Mock test? Mock test? G, very good. Mock test G. So there we go. There we go. Mock test G is this one. All right. So you do this one and I'll check it for you. I'll give you feedback because based on that, I can predict your score. And then you have 9 more mock tests to go. And you will be well prepared before sitting your test. You know what you are expected. You've done 10 mock tests, so you're a professional. You sit the test, boom, you get the score. Okay, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
So
Now,
I
yes.
or I need to do the mock test G1 again.
Oh yes, Pradeepa, because you did mock test G. Did you do it?
Yeah.
I want you to do it again. It doesn't matter. If you please do it, and when you've done it, 1 hour later, let me know that I've done it. Now, the best thing for you is this. Remember, there's a reset the test at the end of the test. Don't do that, because if you do that, everything will be cleared at my end. So I can't see what you've done the test. The test is basically gone. All right. So once you did the test, you start the test. Look. So here is the test starts. And blah, 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 you subscribe to it, blah, blah, blah. And then once you're finished, just close it from here, okay? Just close it from here. Don't go back, don't do reset the test, don't nothing, okay? Just close it from here and I will have, and everything you've done on the test, I can analyze and give you a good feedback. Otherwise, it would be gone. And within a week, if you come back, if you tell me within a week, it would be gone because I've got too many students doing the test on the website. My hard drive on the server runs out of memory, so it just wipes out the previous ones. Okay, so unfortunately, that's another problem for me. So every week at least it gets deleted. So just as you're done, let me know. Questions?
Yeah.
Please.
Yes. Is there any practice test so like we can watch, and because I watch your videos on Saturday and Sunday. Yes, something now this is making sense for me. But is there any practice test like this mock test so we can go through the whole test, give the scenario?
Very good. Yes, why not? That you gave me another idea. So you've given me 2 ideas. I'm working on the first one, which is what is a PTE test? Remember the first day you came here? Now I'm sure Isabella has the same question. She says, what kind of test is this? I want to know. So I'm making that video. So I'm making right now I'm doing I'm putting the voice on top of it. So it would be done probably. It takes a lot of time, but it would be done in perhaps 3-4 days a week. But this one, yeah, I can do one of my own mock tests and put it on the YouTube. Yes, why not? It's another good idea from you. Yes.
Because for me, like, okay, there are some steps. I watch your videos about the pronunciation and everything. But when I was looking for this thing, that for speaking this thing, writing this thing, reading,
they're all separate.
for me,
yes,
it's like,
it doesn't make
how
one
can
unified. One unified.
Yeah.
So but it is
I can
okay.
understand.
You're right. But once you know every bit, because there are 20 types of questions in this, 20 types of questions. Once you get all of them, okay, then the only thing remains is to do one mock test. Once you do the mock test, you know, there are 9 more mock tests, okay?
Yep.
And they are all like the real test. They are all like the real test. So when you see when you sit the test, it is deja vu. So, oh my goodness, I've had this before, because my programmer sat the test twice just to get the test exactly like the real one. All right, and that is why my website is #1 for free PTE mock test. If you Google free PTE, mine is #1. All right, and I get about 400 people doing it every day. So let's go back. Let's get started with repeat sentence. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So it doesn't it doesn't matter if I go for a mock test once, if I go through it or not.
You can do it again.
Give me an idea. Yeah, I can do it.
Yes, right? You can do it 100 times. It's okay.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay, so we'll start with repeat sentence now. So I have to exit this. Go to home.
Yep.
Okay, repeat sentence. So is it for Isabel? we need, when it comes to repeat sentence, you need to write down the initial, the first letters. Okay, today we don't have time to teach it to you, but I will play it for you next session because it is very important. I'll play it, and the rest, of course, is just a practice. But we write the first initials, and once it is, we just read it from it. That's how we sort of memorize what it's been said. Okay, let's get started. Everyone.
Various measures were proposed which would have not aggravated the situation.
Various measures were proposed that would have not aggravated the situation. Okay, so you hear a sentence, you need to repeat it. All right. So next one, I'll start with Mayuko. Mayuko, are you ready?
Okay.
Good. That's the spirit. Okay, so everyone does 2. So now this one and the next one is Mayuko's. Mayuko?
Yeah.
We are going to be more prescriptive about what you focus on in your presentation.
We are going to be presentation on your presentation.
Very good. Very good. You got 80% of it, 70% of it. So there we go. We are going to be more prescriptive about what you focus on in your presentation. Very good. All right. Back. Next one, Mayuko.
Yeah.
Tom suggested another plan to the committee.
Time suggested another plan. Committed.
Very good, to the committee. Excellent, to the committee. Next one, it is Pradeepa.
The contradiction demonstrates a need for further research in this field.
The contradiction demonstrate further research in the field.
Excellent, very good. And I like the way you pronounce them word for word, because in this section, your pronunciation is at stake, okay? Very good. Next one, Pradeepa.
I'm afraid Professor Jones doesn't suffer fools gladly.
I'm afraid Professor John, I didn't get another balance.
Okay, you need to mimic. Okay, so you say, I'm afraid Professor Jones doesn't feel very glad that. All right, just mimic it, and the computer has to type something for you. The computer has to type something for you. Look, so if you want to practice your pronunciation, you go here, speech notes.co, speechnotes.co. So look, I'm gonna do the same. So this is what happens to the computer. So I'm afraid Professor Jones doesn't suffer fools gladly. So I'm gonna mimic it. I'm afraid Professor Jones doesn't suffer fools gladly. There you go. It typed something here. Okay. I'm afraid Professor Jones don't another poo me. Okay. But it types something for you. It is better than saying, I'm afraid Professor Jones, oh my goodness, I missed that part. So it's gonna write, oh my goodness, I missed that.
Sorry.
Right? Try to mimic, very good. It's okay, try to mimic, very good. So remember this, speechnotes.co. I like this website because it types whatever you say. But first you need to allow it here somewhere, allow the microphone to access your microphone. But in describe image, you can come here and check your pronunciation. All right, whatever, you can come here. If you want to dictate, for instance, you are too lazy to type, so you come here and say, you start reading from your text, and it's going to type whatever you're saying. And at the end, once it is finished, you just copy and paste it on your wherever you want it. So it's basically a sort of secretary. It's playing a secretary for you. So that's another way you can look at it. Okay, stop typing. There you go, even type, stop typing. All right. Now, one more, whose turn was it? Pradeepa, did
Yeah, I
you do
can.
two? Did you do
Yeah,
two?
I did 2.
Okay, so Simon, are you ready?
Okay. Yep.
They were struggling last year to make their services paid.
Made the service to pay.
Very good. They were struggling last year to make their service pay. Very good. As many as you can, you just say it, okay? Next.
Before completing the exercise, you need to read the remaining chapters.
Before completing the exercise, you need to. Yeah, that's all.
Complete the chapters. Complete the chapters. Okay. Simon, I want you to practice more writing the initials, okay?
Okay.
I want you to practice that more often. Very good. Okay. Whose turn is it? It's Alicia. Your microphone, please. Okay.
She has been in the library for a long time.
She has been in the library for a long time.
Good.
Books for children often contain many beautiful illustrations.
Books for children often contain book illustrations.
Very good. Many beautiful illustrations. Very good. Are you writing the initials, Alicia? Are you writing the initials?
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
good. At the start, it's a bit difficult, but once you get used to it, oof. All right. Yes. Yagita. Ready?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Unlike short sleep, overlong sleep increases the risk of illness.
Unlike short sleep, long sleep is going for the dust.
Yes, very good.
The Arts magazine is looking for a new assistant editor.
The art magazine is looking for the new editor.
Excellent. Assistant editor. Very good.
Yeah, assistant.
One more for Yagita.
Yeah.
The study of archaeology requires extensive international fieldwork.
Study of archaeology requires the excellency of the
field work. So you can check here. You go to check answer here. The study of archaeology requires extensive
international field work. Yeah.
Okay, the next one, I'll do it. And after that, it's Isabel.
There are many good methods that can be used.
There are many good methods that can be used. Huh? It didn't type. Oh, because now remember in the test, okay, in the test, you can go next when you're finished with your repeat sentence in the real test, okay? But in my mock tests and on my website, you need to wait until it goes till the end. Remember, in my mock test, if you finish the repeat sentence and you press next, the computer says you cannot go next, wait. And then you press OK and it carries on, okay? But in the real test, because the real test does not depend on the internet, it is not dependent on the internet, you can go next. It's a software that is free of the internet. So next one, I'll do it again. So it's still my turn. I want to show you how to, okay.
Politics is not usually a safe topic of conversation.
Politics is not usually a safe topic of conversation. So now it's set recorded and I can check it. I hope this time it got it. Yes. So look, that's how the computer marks you. So this is what the audio was.
Politics is not usually a safe topic of conversation.
And this is what I said. And the computer recorded and transcribed and compared. Once it compares, it gives you a 100 or whatever the similarity is. So, okay. All right. But it's good that we have it at least here. Okay. Now, whose turn? Isabel.
The task tomorrow will require a higher level of skills.
The task tomorrow require high level of skills.
Excellent. Next one.
Student concession cards need to be obtained by completing an application form.
Student concession card need to be obtained and probably completing consent form.
Very good. Very good. And you are doing it just top of your, yes. So student concession cards need to be obtained by completing an application form. Okay, next time I'll play the video how to do it. Anyone else hasn't done it? So everyone has done it once? Yes? Okay, now we have 7 minutes and we can do answer short questions. So we go to, this is the last part of the speaking module. It is not that important. It only gives you 8 points, this section, but okay. Anyone?
What are aeroplanes, trains and cars forms of?
Transport?
Very good. Transport or transportation?
Transportation.
Yeah, both of them are fine. So transportation, good. Or transport. Next one. So if you know, you just say it.
What instrument do we use to look at objects far away from us?
Telescope.
Very good. Telescope, binoculars, both fine. Very good. Next.
Which sense do humans use to feel softness and roughness of a material?
Touch.
Touch.
Very good. Touch.
What kind of liquid do mammals feed their babies?
Milk.
Dude. Very good. Milk.
Where are books and other educational materials kept at a university?
Library.
Library.
Very good. Library.
What is the name of the imaginary line that divides the Earth into 2 hemispheres?
Equator.
Very good. Equator. Equator. Very good.
Yeah.
What is the name of this landmark?
The White House.
White House.
White House.
Very good. The White House.
The stars, Earth, and the Moon belong to what bigger system?
Galaxy.
Solar system.
Excellent, very good. Solar system.
What do vegetarians usually eat?
Vegetables.
Vegetables.
Very good.
What is it that we use to fasten our shoes?
Laces.
Excellent. Lace or laces? Shoelace or laces?
Laces.
What's another name for H2O?
Hydrogen.
Water.
Water. Very good. Water, yes.
Which of the following is not real? A unicorn or a giraffe?
Unicorn.
Very good. Wait for the recorder to start in the exam. Very good. A unicorn.
What's a general word for hard, shiny materials, such as iron, steel, and aluminium?
Metal.
Very good. Metals.
What do birds use to fly with?
Wings.
Wings.
Lufthansa. Oh, no, that can't be. Yes. Wings. Very good.
Maps are compiled in a book called what?
Atlas.
Excellent. Atlas.
If you are lost in a city, what would you need to find your way?
GPS.
Map.
Uber.
Or map.
A map. Very good. It's a map.
What device is used to measure variations in temperature?
Thermometer.
Excellent. Thermometer. Very good.
What happens to ice in room temperature?
Melt.
Melt.
Very good. It melts.
How many days are there in the month of February?
28.
28.
28. Very good.
How many items are there in a dozen?
12.
12. Very good. 12 dozen.
What kind of animal usually has feathers, wings, and a beak?
Bird.
Chicken.
Very
Birds.
good. A bird. Yes, or birds.
What's the name of the joint between the upper and lower parts of the arm?
Elbow.
Elbow. Yeah.
Elbow. Very good. Elbow.
Where do you usually find a crossword?
Magazine.
Papers.
Magazine. Very good. Newspaper. Yeah. One. Only one. Very good.
Two children born at the same time to the same mother are called
Twins.
Twins. Twins.
Twins. Very good. Twins. All right. We can do one more and then wrap up this class.
What do we call the alphabetical list at the end of a book, which tells you where to find specific information?
Index.
Index. Very good. Or glossary. Index or glossary. Very good. Both of them are fine. Okay. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow night. Any questions before we go? Oh,
All good.
okay, good. I'll see you next time at the same time. Bye bye. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.